On this show, we do tend to talk about children quite a bit because our habits are formed very, very early.
Mm-hmm.
So, talking about breathing habits, you did mention earlier that poor breathing habits formed when you're a child or a baby could lead to deformations, different physical features. But what else is there? Could it contribute to any early onset diseases or
Well, if you're not breathing well as a child, we talked about the facial,
right?
the face isn't going to grow properly, thus the airway is going to be smaller.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a lot of kids nowadays. There's a lot of kids being diagnosed with ADD and ADHD and being put on a medication. And really, it's a breathing problem that created a sleep problem that creates the symptoms that look like that. And so we really have to address everything when we're looking at, especially your kids. You want to make sure that they're being dealt with as best as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And you want them to be as healthy as they can. Being put on a medication at a very young age, lifelong, isn't always the answer. And I'm not against medication. Don't get me wrong. If that's the true cause, then that's the true cause. But in my opinion, I would be investigating a whole bunch of other things, like are there any allergies or sensitivities? What's causing them to not breathe properly?
Mm-hmm.
Are the adenoids so inflamed or infected that they need some attention?